Hey, what's up, guys? It's your Sir Shanuka here with a brand new lesson today. And we're going to learn parts of the guitar. Let's get right into it. Hey guys, so what you see here is an acoustic guitar. Alright? Now, though you're a guitarist, one of the basic things is that you know the parts of the guitar. Now, if you take the guitar, it consists of three main parts. First the head, then the neck, and then the body. What is it? The head, the neck, and the body. So now, we'll break this into three parts and we'll learn one by one. Now let us focus for the parts on the head. Alright? In the parts of the head, we see this stuff and these two tiny things. Okay? Alright. So this is called a tuning peg, or you can call it a machine head. But this is technically what you wind and you use to tune it. And this is the string post. Okay? This is where you come and tie the string. Alright, you put it, take it a few rounds, and then you turn this and it tightens the string. Okay? And now, the neck. When you come to the neck, you have a couple of parts here, starting from the nut here. Okay? So now, remember, this is a very important part. Okay? So we have our neck here. And can you see these boxes and stuff? These boxes, they're called frets. Okay? So, these boxes, this is where you play the notes. All right, 1, 2, 3. So we have like maybe 19, 20, 21 ish boxes. So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 frets. Very nice. Okay, so that is the frets, and this entire thing up to here, all right, is called a fretboard. Okay, from here all the way to here. But now you might wonder, now I call the same thing the neck also. What is that? So this is the thing, okay? So now the neck is the one behind it. So if you tilt the guitar like this, all right, you can see two layers, right? So something starts from all the way from here and it ends here, right? So this wooden piece is called the neck. The fretboard, it goes all the way up to the end of it, okay? All the way up to the sound hole, okay, before we get to that. So then we have our frets, then we have the fretboard, and then we have the nut. Okay? And these, you can call these fret separators, it doesn't really matter, to be frank. And now, you might wonder, now, when you see guitars here and there, you will just see that there are some, dots. What is it? It's like, has the guitar got a disease or something like that? But no. This is a very important part, okay? It's called the position markers, all right? See, now, when you're a beginner, it doesn't matter, to be frank, you won't really use this much, right? But as you get good at it, you can't play the guitar looking at the fretboard every day, no? You need to grow up from that, right? And then, so you start becoming a professional. Okay, you learn guitar, you learn every day, you practice, and finally, you break that barrier and now you're a good guitarist. So then, when that happens, you can't really, depend on looking at the fretboard at all times, right? So you have to always depend on your skill. So for that, if you know how to read these positions of the guitar, that's going to help you a lot. Because then you don't really need to look at it like this. There's a shortcut actually, okay? You can see the same dots has been marked on top of this as well. See? Single dot, and 2 dots. Alright? Okay. So, therefore, it's a very important part, the position markers. Now, we're coming to the body of the guitar, okay, which is the next part, the third part. Remember, head, neck, and body. Now, in the body, you can see this big hole-like thing, all right? It's a round thing, okay? So, this is called the sound hole. And this over here, this sticker-like thing, it's a sticker, okay? It's called the pick guard. Normally, when you play the guitar, when you're using a guitar pick, which I'll show you in a while, it tends to scrape the guitar. So when that happens, your guitar is damaged. This sticker you can always peel off and place another one. You can get cheaper ones on eBay or maybe Daras if you're a Sri Lankan. But yeah, if not eBay, Amazon, all the platforms has this. Or you can just go to another shop which sells guitar equipment and you can buy it from there. If you don't like black, there are better colors and there are prettier ones than that. Okay. So the other part is the bridge. Okay, this is one of the most important parts. You see these black color dots-ish like things? They're called the bridge pins. Now, if you had watched our guitar restring video, then you might know what this is already. Or if you're a usual player, then you still might know what this is. Okay, so this is the saddle. Now, saddle is a very important part because it's a tricky thing. Okay, so normally this nut and the saddle, it comes in a pair. Okay, because if you have a look at this guitar like this, okay, you can see the string rests, the set of strings rests on the nut all the way to the saddle. See, can you see the gap between that? It's like this. It's all flat, right? So it's very nice to see. It's very creative. And then it goes back down from here and all the way from here. And now this is, well, though I call this an acoustic guitar, this is known as a semi-acoustic guitar. Why do you call it a semi-acoustic guitar? Because you can plug it in, all right? That's the basic idea. Now, see, if you get an acoustic guitar, you can't really plug it in, right? You can just, just play, that's it. But what if you want to use it for something beyond that? Okay, then you need to maybe hook it up to an amp or something like that, or maybe a studio system like the one behind me, and you can generate a tone of it. Then not just you, but everyone will be able to hear it. Now, don't do it at home. If you're at home, if you have a same setup, because it might disturb your neighbors. All right, so tone it down a bit less. Okay, so as you can see here, you can see the unit. All right, you have the unit here. And then there's a thing to place the battery. And now, since this is a semi-acoustic, I have plugged it in through an XLR cable. You call this a TS. A TS is TS. Okay, it's a standard cable. So that is basically it for parts of the guitar, guys. Now, if you have any questions, you can put it down below. Okay, and we will be delighted to help you all. Okay. So once again, let's go through parts of the guitar. Okay. Tuning pegs or machine heads, string post, nut, frets, fret separators, what is this? Fret markers or position markers, sound hole, bridge pins, saddle, and finally, what? Pick guard. Alright. So once again, 3 main parts of the guitar: head, neck, and the body. All right, so with this we come to the end of this video, and we'll see you with a brand new episode next week. See you.